help you search for job and also connect with employers throughout Canada. All our services are 100% free. In order to be qualified with the services, obviously you have to be registered and you have to have UCI and IM number. So that's about it on my side. So again, tonight's presentation is with Carrie Smith and also Rachel. Our guest presenters are from Canadian Western Bank. And Canadian Western Bank is a leading and recognized bank operate across the country, mainly in the prairie provinces. And yeah, I'll pass the rest to Carrie and Rachel to go ahead. So please, Carrie or Rachel, you guys can go ahead now.
Perfect.
Awesome, thank you. We're just trying to get the slides caught up to us here. Carrie, can you see?
Yeah, I can.
Excellent.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Ali. That's awesome. We're so excited to be partnering with your group. So welcome everyone for coming this evening. We're really excited to talk to you about Canadian Western Bank and our whole financial group, Ali. Before we get started, we wanted to introduce ourselves and outline what we're going to be talking to you about today. And you'll hear us reference CWB throughout the presentation. So just know that as we say that, we'll be actually referring to our entire Canadian Western Bank financial group. And you'll learn a little bit more about what that actually means as we go through here. Okay, Rachel, do you have presentation view to change the slide?
I do. I'm changing it. I think there's just a little bit of a lag.
A delay? Okay, perfect.
Carrie, now you are the presenter. Can you try to switch the slide?
Sure.
In the middle left. Yeah, go ahead. Great.
Okay, it switched for everybody. So am I going to be the presenter for the presentation? Perfect. Okay.
Yeah,
so as you can see, this is myself, Carrie, and Rachel. So my name is Carrie Smith. I am a senior talent acquisition specialist at CWB. I've been with CWB for about 6 months now, and I support a portion of our banking sector. So my portfolio includes our Prairie region, which is Calgary, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba, our broker buying center, which is part of our equipment finance group, our real estate lending group. So we've got real estate lending in Edmonton, Vancouver, as well as Calgary, as well as our virtual branch is actually a full service branch without any building. It is truly virtual. As well as Motive Financial, CWB Maxium, and CWB Franchise Finance. So we'll tell you a little bit more about which each of these are a little bit later on in the presentation.
Awesome, thanks, Carrie. So as you can see, my face is on there. I'm glad we have video as well. But I'm Rachel Smith, and I'm a talent acquisition specialist at CWB. I've been here for about 2 years now, and unlike Carrie, I support our corporate head office group, a portion of that group. So my client group includes our finance department, audit services, legal services, our client solutions group, which is actually our sales and marketing group, strategy and investor relations, our treasury department, corporate administration, as well as information services, which is our information technology, our IT group. And Carrie, if you want to switch the slide when you can there.
Betcha.
Awesome. So today we're hoping mostly to give you guys an overview of CWB and what candidates like yourselves can expect from a prospective employment experience with CWB. We'll be covering who CWB is and what makes us unique.
And we'll also discuss what it's like to work at CWB, what our corporate culture is, focused on why diversity and inclusion are top priorities for our successful environment.
And then finally, we're going to end with some career opportunities. So talk to you guys about current opportunities that we have, as well as prospective future opportunities with CWB, and then take you through a little bit of what our recruitment cycle looks like. One thing that we did want to note, it's important for us to talk about that CWB doesn't actually provide any employment sponsorship opportunities. So this means that any individuals that are applying to CWB must currently be able to legally work in Canada for employment consideration. And then afterwards, we're going to open it up for any questions that you may have.
Perfect. So started in 1984, Canadian West Bank Financial Group is just what it sounds like. A diversified group of financial companies together under one brand as CWB Group. We are a Schedule I bank, trust, and wealth management company. We are headquartered in Edmonton, Alberta, in Western Canada, referred to as the Prairies. And as you'll see, our reach extends beyond our Western Canadian roots.
We've mainly developed as a commercially focused bank, helping entrepreneurs and business owners grow and expand their companies. So our approach to business has really been simple from our grassroots beginning. We care about people both internally and externally, so from a client perspective as well. We go the extra mile so that caring turns into action, and we're the best at what we do by providing expert advice to our clients. There we go. So as you can see, we have really a reach across Canada. If we're talking about our banking sector, we have 42 branch locations that span from British Columbia all the way to Manitoba. And as you can see, the reach of CWB Financial Group really goes across the country. We actually have a large presence in Ontario as well, particularly in Toronto, Mississauga, and Richmond Hill. And some of our really specialized skill sets actually sit out of that Eastern Canada region. And those specialized skill sets would be risk information technology and anywhere to integrated risk management individuals, and actually some of Carrie's group in places like franchise finance, for example.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks, Rachel. So just to give you guys an idea of both our business side and what we do, as well as where employment opportunities exist for you, we just kind of wanted to break down overall what is CWB Financial Group, which is, as you can see, all these partner companies and different groups. So our bank specializes in mid-market and commercial lending. We offer business banking for small and medium-sized companies with a focus on general commercial banking, equipment financing and leasing, commercial real estate financing, real estate construction financing, and energy lending. We also do provide full-service personal banking options, including checking and savings accounts, loans, mortgages, investment products. Our CWB Equipment Financing Group provides industrial equipment financing and leasing companies with requirements between $100,000 and $50 million. Our CWB Optimum Mortgage Group provides conventional and high ratio insured mortgages with a niche focus on alternative programs. CWB Maxium Financial provides structured loans and customized leasing solutions up to $10 million in niche industries across Canada. CWB Franchise Finance provides financing for hotels and restaurants, both for the franchisor and franchisee across Canada. National Leasing, they're a leader in commercial equipment leasing for a variety of industries across Canada and offers lease financing solutions for deals that range from about $5,000 to $2 million. And then Motive Financial is our online bank. So they primarily service clients who aren't easily able to visit a CWB branch. And so we actually have a lot of clients in Eastern Canada with Motive. So that's kind of our banking group. Then, of course, we have our trust. So what our trust does is they offer retirement, trustee, and custodial services to financial advisors, corporations, and individuals. And then our last column here is our wealth management group. So CWB Wealth Management provides discretionary portfolio management and investment advisory services, as well as a range of wealth management and financial planning products and services. Canadian Western Funds is our a registered mutual funds dealer. And then McLean and Partners manages personal investment portfolios for high net worth individuals based on different strategies. So with that said, that means, you can work with any one of these groups depending on your skills, depending on your interests. So there's a lot of different opportunity, and as Rachel mentioned on our previous slide, there's opportunities really all across Canada despite our title being Canadian Western Bank. And so we just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of an overview about what CWB Financial Group consists of.
Thank you, Carrie. That was lots of good information. And I think it's worth noting too, when we talk about our corporate functions in our group, that we're really talking about that whole group that Carrie just talked about. In corporate office, we really look at CWB Financial Group as a whole. So if you do work in corporate head office, a lot of those departments actually service every single one of the kind of partner companies that Carrie just mentioned. Yeah. So now that you know who we are, we'd like to answer a little bit about what it's like to work at CWB. We feel it's really a unique and deeply personal experience that's summed up quite well by our CEO, Chris Fowler here, who says, our success is driven by the positive can-do attitude our employees bring to work every day. There's no doubt that our people are our most valued asset. So this mentality really articulates what we see as the working culture at CWB. So whether you're in a branch or in our corporate head office, we operate on these principles. So integrity, accountability, respect, common sense, and caring are our core values as a company.
So when you do become an employee with CWB, we want to ensure that you're set up for success. We want to consider, and we do consider, both short-term and long-term success extremely important. So that's why every single employee has access to an in-person employee orientation and custom learning and development modules and programs. We do offer leadership and management training programs and the potential for further education with up to 100% reimbursement for qualifying expenses related to professional memberships and job-related courses. We also do offer a management associates program to new graduates interested in commercial banking. This program is an accelerated training program which focuses on giving individuals a holistic view of working in a commercial banking environment.
So we also wanted to talk about some of the great perks of working for CWB and highlight some of the benefits that we have. So as you can see from our list here, our benefits are quite extensive in order to promote the health and well-being of our employees and their families. In fact, CWB was rated #1 among Canadian financial institutions by Towers Watson for our full comprehensive benefits package. So part of what this includes is 100% company-funded health, dental, vision, and prescription plans, an annual healthcare spending account, a wellness bonus, as well as an additional paid day off on top of your annual vacation allowance. There's also some exciting financial benefits that come to working for CWB, some of which include financial service benefits for both yourself and your immediate family, such as retirement savings, company shares, both of which are matched by CWB, your contributions, as well as preferred interest rates for financial products such as mortgages, loans, and interest-bearing accounts. So there's a lot that goes for working with the bank as well.
Great, thanks, Rachel. So we want to talk about diversity and inclusion as it is a huge focus for the bank with this next coming year, as we've really seen the value add in incorporating diverse talent into our organization. So it absolutely benefits our bank. So we view it as essential to our business. So some of the key best practices that CWB focuses on, you can see listed there. So are respect in the workplace training. So all employees are required to complete a 90-minute learning session that focuses on recognizing and responding to instances of workplace discrimination, bullying, and harassment. We also have an employee equity committee. This group's role is to promote and support improvement or practices with respect to employment equity, inclusion, and diversity. We have a collaborative team that works hard to ensure accessibility at all of our locations. Our learning and development team makes sure all employees have access to career planning and development opportunities so they can truly achieve their potential. And finally, diversity and inclusion is critical to our recruitment practices. Our goal is to make sure that any posted career opportunity is accessible to as many people as possible. When selecting candidates, our hiring managers are trained to fairly review each candidate based on their skill, ability, and experience.
Thank you, Carrie. So now that we've had a chance to review both who CWB is and some of what it's like to work for us, including the benefits we offered, we hope you'll be interested in exploring career opportunities with us. So we wanted to highlight some of what we have going on right now in terms of job opportunities, both present and future. So as you can see here, right now, some of the opportunities we have listed on our website are around account managers in various locations across the country for both commercial and retail, which is personal banking, credit underwriters, frontline banking staff in all of our locations, IT professionals, particularly with our corporate head office located in Edmonton. So this would be IT professionals in infrastructure development as well as information risk technology. Also specialized skill sets as well in IT, including IT audit. And then in our strategy and investor relations group, as well as our treasury department, we also have money market execution opportunities. Sales and marketing professionals we're looking for as well, including retail sales, as well as the data portion of those roles, which is in analytics, and strategic leadership roles, both in banking and corporate head office functions. There are also many more opportunities, so we would really encourage you to visit our website now and in the future. We are embarking on a new year soon, and there are always new opportunities rolling out with the new year as well, so there will be many more to come. So before we open things up to questions,